the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 30-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
A lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone structure here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A huge play there for Arizona. 57 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off two huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become landmines again.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. It's no secret that this is a team that's built on passing, but as you always tell me, you have to throw the run in there every now and then to keep that pass sharp.
Yeah, you have to, because otherwise, if they never have to worry about running the football, it is just a controlled sprint to your quarterback, and eventually, you're calling on your backup quarterback.
But they got to do better than that last go-around. They went the wrong direction. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Third and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Touchdown! Rondale Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cards are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him up.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 34 yards to gain that time, another first down. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook. And that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back, trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play. Well, the Rams sit 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
To throw again on second down. Murray escaping the pressure right. Finds his running back, James Conner. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming on.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. And he'll just get rid of it. The Rams and Cardinals, they met 3 times a season ago. They each won in the other's building in the regular season. The Cardinals 37-20 in Week 4. And the Rams in Week 14 on Monday night would win it 30-23. And then, of course, they would also meet in the first ever Monday night wild card game, the final game of the first Super Wild Card weekend. And the Rams kicked off their title run with a 34-11 win at SoFi. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
And that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Now Murray off play action. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hawkins. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for third down. To throw, it's Murray. Zach Ertz has it complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A very solid gain of 27.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roll down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On 1st and 10 is Connor, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Murray. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 7, Rams nothing.
Throwing on first down is Murray. He'll dump this one off to Connor. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Now Murray again. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Robbie Anderson from 6 yards away. And the Cardinals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 14-0.
Rams nothing. Matt Prater to kick off for Arizona.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Well, this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying.
Hey, come on, bro. Oh, my God. Yeah, no, I got him at linebacker.
He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week. Another one here. Remember, he's not a DB. He's a linebacker.
But how many of those linebackers
We
start
trade me
these
Ramsey, bro.
DBs and pump themselves up into being linebackers? So the ball skills are the same, right? The coverage skills and
Oh
responsibilities.
my God, he was wide open.
This one is down.
Who hurt? Who's that?
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways.
He
And
was
right
wide
now,
open, bro.
this unit, their
He
competition is who's going to get to the
was wide
quarterback the
open.
most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on.
I'm the
second and 24.
Cardinals.
Up the middle they go. It's Hawkins, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Caught the defense off guard there a bit on second. You still have to deal with third and long.
Yeah, you
Hold
do,
on, man.
but you feel
If
pretty
I had
good
time
about
for this.
the last play, don't you? And maybe it gives you a little bit of confidence dialing up the next one. To maybe
He rifles one that's intercepted. Monte
Oh, yeah.
Nicholson picks it.
As long as he don't score. Oh my God, it don't look good. Hollywood right there. Bro, what are you doing? Who does it? I don't even know who that is, bro. Monte Nicholson? Muscle cramps, nigga. Get back in the game, bro.
For this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get him right back in the
Bro, I'm
And
upset
I
right
think that
now.
that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Extra point by Gain is up and good.
Bro, he's not even in the NFL no more.
14-7.
How's he in this?
The field house, that's how they listen. They built that so it's like it wasn't there before I went there. The year I came, that's when that's
Kick is away.
like they built it before someone.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yeah.
They used to work out. Small gym. Like everything was so good.
Ready to go with their next drive and at the line, the Cardinals defense. Just out here ready to go through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football.
Oh, shit. Well, I'm getting smashed. Oh, shit. I just gotta do the play action.
You'll get them next time. Hey,
Huh.
don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So after the sack, here's second and 14. Shotgun now for Murray.
Right. Oh my God, wait. Oh, hey, Johnny, stop talking to me, bro. Don't make me start losing.
Multiple players getting home there for the 8-yard loss.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about
They
things
slapping
they want to
the shit out of my
accomplish
D, my
offensively,
line,
I'm
man.
not sure that sack and
Let
sack
me just throw it
on
early.
their play sheet.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore.
It's cool for a thing,
And
man.
he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Got the good
Big pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of mark. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
Oh my
Catch
God.
called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a first and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. Make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Oh, he's kind of fast.
Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Back to throw, Stafford.
Yeah.
Held left and hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Now Stafford. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Give me that. I'm blocking it. I'm blocking this shit. Catch it. Catch it. Catch it. Oh, shit. Bro, no way you be caught. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, my God, bro. I gotta be him, bro.
They tried a field goal in an effort.
Did you see how I blocked it?
But the block and return make
That
the
shit went in the
situation
sky.
worse.
I like what you just said there. Just trying to get a little bit closer. I think mentally,
That gotta be like the clip, like Madden history.
wasn't going to do them a whole lot of good. But they feel
I
better
would probably
about
quit. I
themselves
ain't gonna
now.
lie.
They feel exponentially worse.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. He will return this from deep in the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Set to begin their next drive.
That shit should be on
Offense
sports
at
and
the
stuff.
line. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. The field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
On first down, Stafford here. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Give me this.
Stafford,
Give me that.
for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
He didn't even argue either.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Throw left side complete. That's more. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Murray. Again, he finds Murray. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I would have thought playing already. After they blocked field goal in the spot, I've never seen that in like history or nothing.
No problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of
I know.
downs. Continue.
I always block it when I'm on the right side, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I tried to catch it, but I guess that's good.
Murray to air it out again.
They let Colin Murray get out the pocket.
And he'll be out of bounds Rams taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray because we all know he can get it done through the
somebody
air.
they had the Cardinals before them traded Hopkins for
Nowadays, we don't
Juju
even talk
Smith-Schuster.
about his height anymore.
In the
He's
second
shown that
round.
he
Somebody
can see
traded
downfield
D-Hop for
and make
Juju in the
throws.
second round.
But he
I
also
don't even got him on
possesses
the field
wide
right now.
receiver speed. He can call his own
Might hit
number
more.
or scramble and turn it into a big
I try to do some crazy shit. Because he's slow as shit.
And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 15.
I'm just doing stuff like this.
He referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws
like the
down
phone
there.
number.
That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Now a first down throw. Stafford.
He gave me one again, bro.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw is Stafford. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Bro.
Inside the 30. Touchdown, LA. J.J. Arcega right side. 74 yards. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gaines, up and good. And the Rams touchdown, 21-15.
He said he's gonna pull up.
Kick this one away.
You can take it to him, Trey.
And a fair catch signal for and taken successfully.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
I just be holding on to the ball.
Add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting the game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I'm stepping this game right.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now Andy Lee will come on to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken from just outside the 30. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards.
I know one thing, I ain't running that no more.
The football switching hands. Very little time remaining until the half. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with decent
I know exactly. He's going to go straight to
maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. He's going to float this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Cards are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, Might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Oh, my stats are terrible.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he will be brought
I look
down.
at stats and look so bad, bro.
The final play in this first half.
That drip is not good, though.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our
I don't care about who won or no.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far.
I gotta start playing for real. I only ran the ball like twice.
Trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Oh, this is
on the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Stafford.
Give me one. Give me that.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now on 2nd and 13. Murray got Anderson on the slant.
I ain't seen Bobby right now. You got him on one glove, bro.
You see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Murray going to throw. Gets this to Ertz. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll run here with Connor. And work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, so that wasn't good.
Once again, it's Connor.
Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And just nowhere to go for Collar. Defense gets to him, and they mark him short. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Yeah.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on the swing.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford, they'll drop it off to McAllister as running back. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line.
I feel like I know where he's going to throw this.
He's a
and it's going to kind of make me a little mad.
He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are.
Hey, man, it's like
someone miss in the open field.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Stafford down to throw.
Awesome. Hey, come on, back yourself.
Another interception. Buda Baker with a pick. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe
he tripped on the blitz.
Is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game?
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right
now. I ain't gonna lie. He outside. Whoa, what are you on right there?
They'll run on 1st down. Hawkins. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain.
Yeah, where's that?
It'll be 2nd down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now Murray off play action. This is caught. It's Bryant. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate
That's a touchdown. That's a walking touchdown.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Really risky.
To throw is Murray. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Oh, he was?
And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
He in there saving for real. With them hair clippers.
Stafford on first down. He'll let this go for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That would have been nice.
Your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing is Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. Give them 18 on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cards are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks.
Okay. I know you didn't listen to like that.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. And he's going to be brought down.
Bro, he got hurt twice. He done.
6-yard line.
He done. He cramping like
It's a little
that.
hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking the lead.
What do you got on Ramsey? Acrobat and 1 step ahead.
They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Yep.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Killing it, man.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they scouted it or they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run with it, and it's a fumble.
That's why I'm still passing the ball.
And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. He'll head out of bounds inside.
He threw 7 picks and he's still in the game.
9. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. Up the middle they go with McAllister. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
2nd down and goal. Stafford, throw knocked away. It's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
All he gotta do is hit it in the hole right here.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down.
He's short.
And now this is going to be close. The defense
He's
says they stopped him, and they did. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Ready to go to their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they get it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it.
Blocking some of their trash, bro.
Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're
Say it's not working.
3rd and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Did they not see that?
On 3rd down,
Just jump smooth off sides.
and he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there.
I would probably call it something else, but I guess
We
not.
might start getting some props here in the booth. You know that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage.
I don't think we can go for this. I would have definitely went for
Ready
it.
defensively for that jumbo set.
They do it like, basically, we gotta play like realistic. Like realistic type stuff. Like you can't go for it in situations like this.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Taking on the midfield logo. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. On 1st down at Stafford. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Stafford. Going up top for Cup.
He'll pick the ball up.
Down incomplete.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Can I get you?
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And he is going to have the Rams 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jalen Thompson picks it. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. And part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, They had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game?
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. They start with a give to Connor. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 60 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On first down, it's Hawkins to about the 35, second down.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the